If you want to be coached by someone that podiumed their first ever MX Most Land event, then click the MXP Coach link in the description to book a one-on-one session with me now. Back to the video. Alright, what's good, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on Blaze Creek by Motoforge, I do believe it's called. And yeah, it's a Supercross track. I haven't actually, it's been out for a little while. I think it's been out for maybe like a week or so now. But I haven't actually ridden it. I've not actually had a chance to ride it yet. So I'm going to just sort of hit it for the first time today in this video. I don't really know where the track goes, I'll be honest. Do we go this way? I don't know why I'm hearing like sound traction every now and then. It sounds like it's got a little bit of sound traction every now and then, which is very, very interesting. But yeah, we're just going to be running some laps around here today, as we normally do, you know. But yeah, we had GPs on Monday, which went not the greatest, I'll be completely honest. Moto 1 wasn't too bad. Moto 1 definitely wasn't, well, Moto 1 wasn't too bad at the start anyway. We started off in like 8th or something like that. Or did we? No, I think we got a good start in Moto 1. I'm pretty sure Moto 1 is when we got the good start. No, I can't actually remember. I can't remember. No, we didn't. We started in like 9th or something like that, and then we worked our way back up into 3rd. And then yeah, we were running 3rd for quite a while, battling with Jake, just sort of running our own pace, trying to pull away from 5th, who was behind me and Jake. So yeah, we were running like a decent pace. And then yeah, Jake got past me about 10 minutes into the race or so. And then yeah, I was in 4th for a little while, and then I just kept making 2 little mistakes, just crash. Then I was down in 5th all of a sudden, and then yeah, we just kind of dropped back a little bit until 7th, I think it was. But yeah, go watch that video if you haven't watched it. There were some good battles in it at the start of the race, and then I kind of threw it all away after that. So yeah, a little bit of a frustrating night. We went 7-8 for 6th overall. Don't even know how I got 6th overall. I tied with 5th. Both got 27 points. So he only beat me because he beat me in Moto 2. That's basically how it works. If you get the same points, it's whoever does better in Moto 2. So yeah, we ended up tying on points. So yeah, I don't really know how I got the same points as 5th, going 7-8, but it is what it is. Honestly, I'll take it. Want to do quite well in the GPs. But yeah, we got Lommel come up next, which I'm really not looking forward to that. I'm not good in sand. I don't really enjoy sand. It's one of the things it's one of them things where I know I'm getting on the game, and then I know I'm going to be angry. I just know I'm going to get annoyed learning the track or during qualifying or just anything. I just know I'm going to be angry at something when it comes to a sand track. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Obviously, most races are stressful, whether they're sand or not. But yeah, definitely when it comes to sand, it's a little bit more stressful, which is a little bit annoying. But you know, it is what it is. I want to get better at sand, but I don't have the patience to really keep like grinding it and just keep sweating sand. I don't really play the game much in my spare time if I'm not recording, or if I'm not racing, or if I'm not recording a stream, whatever. I'm not playing the game. I very, very rarely actually just hop on the game and play. Don't get me wrong, every now and then I do. Every now and then maybe I'll get the itch to hop on bikes, do a race and get off again. But yeah, very, very rarely do we actually get on the game just to do, you know, races for ages, which we don't. So yeah, the last soundtrack we had was Latvia, I think it was, and we ended up getting 4th overall. So we could do good. Yeah, hopefully we can do well in it. Obviously we proved to ourselves in Latvia that we can do well, you know, getting 4th in a sand round. I don't actually know why I went. I can't remember what I went. I know I got 4th in Moto 2, I think it was, but I can't remember where I got in Moto 1. And yeah, I do apologize if I sound a little bit like bunged up today. I think I got a little bit of hay fever as it started warming up a little bit in the UK. I'm starting to get hay fever a little bit now, so I'm a little bit snotty at the minute, which is a little bit annoying to record because it makes me sound like an absolute numpty when I'm talking with a blocked nose. But it's what it is. I ain't got, you know, all day to sit here and record. I've got things to be doing, so yeah, we've got to just record this, edit it, stuff like that, and yeah, that all takes time, so can't really wait until I've not got hay fever to record. You know, that's the thing. The beauty about daily uploads, I guess you could say, is that, you know, you do have to kind of get up, get things done before you do anything else. Otherwise, you got to sort of turn it into like a regiment. You got to sort of turn it into more of a routine than like work per se, I guess you could kind of say. But yeah, you got to kind of just turn it into a routine. You know, get up, first thing, record, edit, upload, then go do what you want to do. Go do anything after that. So that's one thing about daily uploads, is that you kind of have to, you are sort of, you know, days you don't want to record. You know, there are days where it's like, okay, I want to record. You know, you're in like the YouTube mood. You're in the mood to get some recordings going, maybe get a TikTok or something like that going. But You get the days, obviously, same with anything. You get the days where you can't really be bothered. And you get the days where it's like, do I even bother recording today? But we want to keep pushing through. We want to be, you know, big time one day. I know we're not very big at the minute, but I've got a small little community. I've got you guys, the small little community, the OGs, I guess you could say, for when we're absolutely huge and absolutely massive, you know. Then you guys were the OGs, I guess you could say. So yeah, we've got our own little small community in the minute, but we want to keep growing, it. I want to get a stream in this week as well. I know I said 2 streams this week, but it's been a little bit hectic, so I've not actually managed to really get 2 streams in. And yeah, again, nothing really new on mods that I really want to be playing. Like I said, I want to do streams when there's new tracks that are out and tracks that people actually will want to join and race, but I feel like with nothing new coming out, we'd just be doing the exact same tracks, and no one wants to keep racing the exact same track. No one wants to go, oh, Aiden's live, he's going to be on Rust Midsummer Carnage. And then it's just, oh, I'm not going to bother doing it because you just do the same things. So, yeah, I want some new tracks to come out first. I want to get some new courses out. Shout out as well for the pitboard. I was made a new pitboard for the Convex guys for GPs on Monday. So I was like, oh, I might as well download that, throw that on. That's quite good. We had the other one, the actual official Convex one, I guess you could say. Which was just the white with the black line across it, which is what they use in real life. Obviously, they have like the sponsors and all that on the back, which we don't see. So it's just a bit of a plain pitboard. So yeah, I was made a Cubmax one, which is nice little Cubmax kind of vibey pitboard, which is cool now. I believe he said he made a 30-second board, but I don't know if I'll download that. I'm not really that bothered about a 30-second board. It's just sort of more stuff to have in your game that your game's got to load in. But yeah, I keep having this issue every now and then when my game wants to freeze, and I don't know why it does that during races. It's really, really annoying. Had it during Supercross, as you guys saw from my Supercross video on Monday, I think my Supercross video would have been. So yeah, my game froze in the whoop section on that, and I don't know why. I did it in qualifying, did it in the main. It's really, really off-putting when your game freezes during a main event where you're locked in, and then it freezes. It's so annoying. But yeah, we've got 1 round to go for Supercross, so we're getting a final little bit of Supercross testing and a little bit more practice. Kind of at the point now where I don't really need to do like setup testing. I've kind of found a setup that I'm kind of happy with. Although I did change my setup for the last round, so yeah, I did admittedly change my setup, but that was because I was struggling with a few bits. And yeah, I ended up for the whoops. We had the whoop section and then a big quad at the end of it. I was really struggling with that. I didn't hit that once in the heat race. I was like, right, I need to sort that out. I need to be doing that every single lap in the main. If not, I'm going to be losing so much time. So I ended up putting my 4th gear from 92 miles an hour to 98 miles an hour, I think it was. And that gave me so much more whoop speed, because I don't like to go into 5th. I feel like it's way too much shifting, and then you got to downshift really quick to hit the quad afterwards, because you're not hitting that quad in 5th. So you have to quickly downshift after it. So I wanted to sort of find a gear in that I didn't have to worry about, you know, like triple shifting every single time I went into it was coming out of the route and stuff like that. So I ended up just sort of putting my 4th gear from 92 miles an hour to 98, and that made a really, really big difference. Went from not hitting it once in the main to hitting it every single lap consistently in the main event. So yeah, we had to make a few changes in between. That's kind of nice with the 250s going first, that we have time to sort of fiddle with gearing or setup or anything like that, sort of fit the track a little bit more. But one thing is that I'm pretty sure we're going first this Friday. We're going, because the 250 title isn't wrapped up and the 450 title is wrapped up, I think they're doing the 250s as like the main show. Obviously the Premier Cars is normally the main show of the night, which is the last race, but I'm pretty sure 450s are going to be going first and then 250s will be going last, a big East-West showdown. So I think that'll be alright. I think that'll actually be quite nice, because obviously we'll get our races done first, and then the 250s can go and we can watch the East-West showdown, and you know, who wins the championship. It's kind of nice that we'll have the chance to do that, and yeah, it'll be nice. Hopefully there's no little weirdos in the 450 class, because obviously it's East-West showdown. There's all the 250 little rat bags that come over, aka Kens, who took my podium. No, I'm joking. Kens was riding good in that race. Just obviously one of the weeks that he's off, Kens is good on a bike, any bike, 250, 450, he's going to be up there, he's going to be good. He's gone from, I think he's like got back-to-back wins in 250s, and then comes to the 450 class, and of course gets a podium by 0.3 seconds, 0.3 of a second over me, which is so annoying. God damn it, Kent. Of course you had to come over and get a podium. That could have been me and Jake, that's 2 and 3 on that night, but nah, Kent took it over me. But nah, I'm joking. He was in front of me, so he didn't really steal it from me, I guess you could say. I could have tried to pass him, I guess you could say, but it's what it is. We've gone 4-4, I think, so hopefully we can finish off the season maybe with a podium, or just to finish off the season strong, top 5, And yeah, we can't drop down, we can't go up or down in points anymore, so I'm not worried about going up and down in points. It's just more about SMX points, really. But yeah, I think that'll do it for me. If you guys do want to get a strike, it is completely free on Ares Mods. I don't know, none of my laps have counted. I don't think I was doing anything wrong, unless I've done it backwards the entire time. I generally could not tell you. But appreciate you guys watching nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoy, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Peace.